You were born, I think, in South Carolina. You've been at the top now for 16, 17 years, but life wasn't always that sweet, was it, Eartha?
Well, being born on a cotton plantation in the South, and being poor, in that way, no, it was not very easy, because I remember times when we didn't have anything to eat for what seemed like an unsurmountable amount of time, and we had to rely on the forest and whatever we could dig out of the ground, such as weeds, or a kind of grass, I remember, that had a kind of onion growing at the bottom of it. And when we could find things like that to eat, then we were all right.
You were literally that poor?
Yes, we were.
I've got a quote here, with your permission. I'd like to read it. You said, my mother gave me away at the age of 5, and if my mother gives me away, she doesn't want me. So why should anybody want me?
Well, I think that when a mother gives a child away, according to the way I feel, as you were asking me that question, it is true. I have always lived with a feeling that if my mother gave me away, as I feel anyone would feel if one's mother gave you away, that means that the most important person in the world didn't want you. Whatever the reasons might have been, I think that there are many explanations I can make for my mother giving me away. And I think that even though I have tried to explain within myself as to why she gave me away, it's still very difficult for me to accept it.
Of course it is. With a sort of present background, with a background in your past, I mean, how do you view the people now that you're at the top and all the sort of fawning admirers? Do you sort of stay within yourself and look at them and think, would you really want to know me if I wasn't Eartha Kitt? Do you have this sort of reserve about meeting people?
Yes, I think because of fear that you have, that whomever comes into your life, you're wondering if they really like you enough not to give you away, even after they get to know you.
Yes.
So you're constantly aware of the possibility of, even as a public, that one day they will give you away too.
Now then, we come to a very important date in your life. It's November the 26th, 1961, at 2 hours, 19 minutes past midnight, 7 pounds, 9 ounces in Los Angeles. A young lady by the name of Kit MacDonald came into the world, didn't she? That must have been a great moment for you.
Yes, it was. As a matter of fact, it still is, because I feel very close to my child, and I don't think that there's anything in the world that is more important than fulfilling your position, not only as a person in the world, but you are a woman, and to fulfill that position as a woman, I feel that is when you really feel you have accomplished something. Particularly when I see this child and I'm with her all the time. I feel the importance of being a human being, and I feel the importance of being a woman. And I don't think that I have ever really appreciated myself as a human being until I got that child. I think of myself as being a person who belongs to everybody, but I think one should always feel this way. I think that as long as you are feeling in terms of belonging only to one race, one nationality, and one religion, that you have to be prejudiced. And therefore, since I have always, according to where I was born and how I was born, I am an illegitimate child, and at the same time, I was not of completely black parentage. My father was supposedly a Caucasian, and my grandparents are Cherokee Indians. My mother was half black and all of this, and therefore my blood is of yours and of anybody's, and therefore I've always thought of myself as this. And to be prejudiced against any of the other bloods is rather silly to me. Even if I was born absolutely black, I think that I would still feel the same way, because particularly since I have been in a position to do a lot of traveling and to see the trials and tribulations of races against races around the world, I don't think that it's healthy naturally, and I think that religion is somewhat guilty of this, and economics mainly is the most positive thing that I can think of that causes racial prejudices and also religious prejudices. Because no matter what I read about the one harassment against the other one, I see where money is constantly involved.
Yes.
So I think that when we we are able to recognize that no matter what the color or religion you belong to, that you are capable of gaining as much as the next person can, no matter what race or religion he belongs to, I think the situation will be much healthier.
Eartha, you are a citizen of the world. You really are. And I'm about to make you a citizen of Wales, because we have a slight surprise under our sleeves, haven't we? For everyone at home, as it happens, Eartha's been very busy this week, you see? Yes. Shall we go over there, the laugh? Eartha's been very busy this week, learning a Welsh song.
Well, let's say trying to.
And I'm going to prove what an utter swine I am by giving you the microphone and leaving you all on your little own.
Goodbye. I hope you want me when I leave. Mein Harriet in Venus, mein Harriet in Wein, mein Harriet in de Lasach, na blod I drain. Fin Harriet Jorwena Arlana Nasir, Nid de Conmol Ariadwif, on the Dwedida Gui.
Eartha, thank you very much indeed. Mein Harriet in Venus has never sounded like that ever in the world.
Achidai.
Yechidao. Eartha, thank you very much indeed, love. Thank you for coming on It Go and learning especially that little Welsh song.